You're watching Netrush Report, your home for tennis drama, legends, and the stories that go far beyond the court. If you live for rivalries, comebacks, and the voices shaping the game, hit that subscribe button and join the rush. Anna Kalinskaya's 2025 season had already been a whirlwind of highs, lows, and heated moments before her arrival in Beijing. Ranked inside the top 20 and riding waves of growing recognition, she had been inching closer to making her mark among the game's elite. But the China Open, one of the most prestigious tournaments of the WTA calendar, delivered a brutal reminder of how quickly things can unravel. Her opening round opponent, Colombia's Camila Osorio, ranked world number 83, talented, dangerous, but someone most expected Kalinskaya to beat. And yet, from the very first set, it was Osorio dictating the rhythm, firing deep returns, and forcing the Russian into uncomfortable positions. Kalinskaya, known for her aggressive shot-making, simply couldn't find her groove. The scoreline told the story, 6-1 for Osorio in the opening set. Kalinskaya rallied in the second, fighting through nerves and clawing her way to a 6-4 win. For a moment, hope was alive. But in the decider, the errors piled up again, Osorio capitalized, and the match slipped away 6-4. When the final point ended, Kalinskaya's composure did too. She shook hands quickly, grabbed her towel, and as the cameras zoomed in, she turned her face away, visibly sobbing. Fans online captured the moment, her shoulders shaking as she tried to cover herself with the towel, not wanting the world to see her vulnerable. And yet, everyone did. The clips circulated across X and Instagram within minutes. One fan captioned, "She didn't deserve this ending. Stay strong, Anna." But the context made the tears even more heartbreaking. Only weeks earlier, Kalinskaya had endured a grueling US Open run. She reached the third round, where she faced none other than Iga Swiatek, the world number 2. That match was competitive. Kalinskaya pushed Swiatek to a tiebreak in the first set, but the pole's consistency proved too much. The 7-6-2, 6-4 defeat sent her home. That wasn't the only time emotions spilled over. During her Cincinnati Masters quarterfinal run, Kalinskaya was vocal about the tournament's punishing schedule. After her round of 16 win over Ekaterina Alexandrova, she posted to Instagram, blasting the WTA for forcing players to perform with inadequate rest. She asked bluntly, "How do they expect us to play our best tennis when the schedule is this unfair?" And yet, in the very next round, fatigue seemed evident as she fell 6-3, 6-4 to Swiatek again. Cameras caught her crying courtside that day too, overwhelmed by disappointment. So, Beijing wasn't the first breakdown. But somehow, it felt heavier. For Kalinskaya, 2025 has been the biggest year of her career, but also the toughest. Climbing into the top 20 meant more eyes, more expectations, and more criticism when results didn't go her way. Unlike some players who mask their feelings, Anna wears her heart on her sleeve. Her breakdown in Beijing spoke volumes. It wasn't just about losing to Osorio. It was about the grind, endless travel, constant scrutiny, the physical toll of back-to-back events, and the mental weight of wanting to prove yourself every single match. Sports psychologists often talk about the invisible match athletes play against themselves, the battle with doubt, fatigue, and fear of failure. Kalinskaya's tears were the visible side of that hidden war. On social media, fans rallied behind her. Comments poured in. No shame in crying. It shows how much she cares. She's been underrated for too long. She'll bounce back stronger. This broke my heart. Someone hug her. But as always, there were critics. A few questioned her mental toughness, pointing out that breakdowns in back-to-back tournaments raise concerns about whether she can handle the big stage. Others defended her, saying tennis has too often punished women for showing emotion, while praising men for the same vulnerability. Former players weighed in too. ESPN analyst Pam Shriver noted, "Anna's game is top 10 material. But the emotional side is something she has to manage. Tennis is brutal. There's no hiding when the lights are on you." Meanwhile, coach Patrick Mouratoglou defended her. "People underestimate the pressure these athletes face. Crying is not weakness. It's release. What matters is whether she learns from these experiences." The big question now, where does Anna Kalinskaya go from here? The China Open loss is a setback, but not a career ender. She's still in doubles, giving her another chance to regroup before the season winds down. Beyond Beijing, she'll set her eyes on the WTA Finals race, though qualification looks uncertain unless she produces deep runs in upcoming tournaments. For Kalinskaya, the real challenge is mental recovery. Can she turn breakdowns into breakthroughs? Many stars before her, from Serena Williams to Naomi Osaka, have cried on court, only to rise stronger. Anna's path is unwritten, but this moment will either haunt her or fuel her comeback. Anna Kalinskaya's tears in Beijing were raw, human, and unforgettable. They reminded us that tennis isn't just about aces and winners. It's about emotion, struggle, and the unbearable weight of expectation. Whether this moment defines her downfall or sparks her rise, only time will tell. What do you think? Was Anna's breakdown a sign of weakness or proof of her passion? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more stories that go beyond the scoreline, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and join us here on NetRush Report. Until next time, stay tuned, stay passionate, and keep chasing the rush.